All the resources then were very much bodybuilding. It was bodybuilding splits. Nothing was like training for sport.
Mhm.
Again, my passion, my love was wrestling. I wanted to be a better wrestler. I didn't really care about what I looked like. So none of that it didn't jive with my goals. And that was just obvious to me. But what was not obvious was what to do.
Sure, sure.
So that was frustrating. Eventually ended up going through growth spurt, thank God, and became a decent sized human being where I could actually wrestle and compete and had a blast. But then again, I learned on the other side where my senior year, I ended up tearing my labrum in my shoulder and that ended things for me. And then I went through this whole cycle of I went to physical therapy, which was a very mill based physical therapy where I was doing PT next to, a 50-year-old working a desk job that just didn't have the same goals as me, but we seemed to be doing the same exercises. And once again, I knew enough to know that this isn't it, but didn't know enough of what to do. And so that kind of frustrated me, but at the same time, it just inspired this thing inside of me where there has to be better. So like I said, I learned from an early age what I did want to do. And it was pretty much at that point. It was my senior year. I knew that I wanted to help people kind of bridge that gap. Kids that were in my position, either they're just undersized or just didn't know what to do to improve their performance on something that they loved and then get back to something that they loved. When it got taken away from me, and for all intents and purposes at the time, wrestling was kind of my identity, that shook me. I didn't know what to do. And I wanted to be the answer to people that were coming after me, and try to find those answers and then make it readily available to people thereafter.